So the second fragrance I want to talk about tonight is this one, also from ScentTruck. It is, you can see the perfumer's name right there, Zoologist, and this is Panda. Again, a very nice, generous sample, about probably twice as much as I've gotten from other fragrance sample orders that I place in the mail. So, very appreciative of ScentTruck for that, along with their beautiful presentation too. So, usually the promotional material for the stuff that goes into describing a fragrance to the public, the sort of ad matter that I was talking about in my review of the Cobra and the Canary, it's fluff. It doesn't really say much, and it sort of all sounds the same. The stuff I loved with especially Panda and the Cobra and the Canary is that they actually tell stories, and this one is an especially great story. In fact, I might just be bringing this up to my nose every once in a while, because the green tea in here is just so both invigorating and relaxing at the same time. So let me read you the little bit of ad matter that goes along with Panda from Zoologist. The adorable Panda is a born charmer and true ambassador of peace. Indigenous to the Sichuan bamboo forests, the panda's natural habitat is a majestic mosaic of dewy greens and enchanting aromas. So, this was introduced just last year in 2014 by Zoologist under the nose of someone named Paul Kyler. And I've actually seen Paul comment on some of these reviews, so if I have mispronounced your name, sir, please let me know. I do apologize. And one of the things that makes this perfume so beautiful, like I said, is the way that the notes, the way that they're layered on top of one another, tell such a beautiful story. I mean, novelists really have a tough time telling a story so well. And that you can do it through just the olfactory sense is stunning. I mean, it's the sign of an artist, a true artist. It tells you a real story, and it puts you in a real place, and that place just happens to be the bamboo forests in Sichuan province in China. I mean, it smells. I've never been there. But I can imagine if I was there, it would smell very much like this if you could distill it down into a sort of a one sensory experience. The aromas really are enchanting. The greens are dewy, just like it says. The poetry of the advertising isn't just thoughtless fluff. You can tell that it obviously informed every step of the perfume construction, and that's one of the things that makes it as lovely as it is. So this is an EDP concentration. It's only available in EDP concentration. And the notes at the top are Buddha's hand citron, bamboo, Szechuan pepper, green tea, mandarin. Get it? Mandarin? China? Never mind. And shizu leaves. Okay. At the heart, you have osmanthus, orange blossoms, lilies, mimosa, and incense. And at the base, you have sandalwood, pimu root, cedar, fresh musk, Haitian vetiver, and damp mosses. For those of you unfamiliar with shizu, it is native to China. And according to an article I found online, the extract and volatile oil of shizu, scientific name Perilla frutescens, has shown significant antipyretic effect in rabbits and antiemetic effect in pigeons. So if you are a rabbit or a pigeon out there watching this review, you might want to try this one out. Just saying. It's officially a unisex perfume, as I think most niche scents claim to be. However, I do have some opinions on that, and I will come back to that at the very end. So what is this stuff? I don't have it on me right now. I sort of sprayed myself down with some Boucheron earlier, but what does this stuff smell like? In the opening, it smells quite different on your skin than it does really out of the vial. Still keep smelling it. In the opening, I get this blast of wholly natural smelling bamboo and fresh greens, which perhaps you would expect considering the name of the scent, right? It's very sharp, as if you're so close to the panda, you can sort of see her tearing away those tough outer layers of the panda, or of the bamboo shoot, and sort of aiming for the center tender parts. And it's something like a freshly mown lawn, too, except it's a lawn in the Sichuan province that has wild green tea and bright white florals growing through it like weeds. There's a tea note in here that's just lovely. After the bamboo wears a bit, never wholly disappears, but it does wear down a bit. The flowers start to come to the top. At first, I thought this might have been gardenia or something similar. It smells very much like gardenia on my skin. But on looking at the notes, I guess it has to be osmanthus. And this is another one of those things that I love about the construction that Paul Kyler uses. Instead of going for something easy to get that may very well have been less expensive and more popular, he goes for something that was autochthonous to China and really stays true to the story he's trying to tell. By the way, osmanthus is native to China, autochthonous to China, and gardenia, I'm almost certain, is not. So again, this choice of osmanthus and lilies also sort of only enhances the beauty of the picture that the scent sort of visually creates in your mind. In the dry down, what I get is the softening of the green tea, along with just the barest hint of peppercorns. Again, hints of the Sichuan province, the Sichuan peppercorns. Unfortunately, the part of this fragrance that just really makes me sad, and maybe it's just my skin, I don't know. The only note that remains after a few hours, and it really takes the time to fully develop on my skin, is a very bright white floral note. It's the lilies and the osmanthus that stay with me, or perhaps just one of the two. Guys and gals out there who enjoy feminine green, white floral scents would adore this. And I know some men and some women who would pull this off wonderfully. But I'm just not one of them. I can't do a very, very floral dry down. If this had that green tea bamboo dry down on my skin, I would already have a bottle of it in my hand. And I would be talking about the bottle of it. But I can't buy a bottle of this just because of how floral it dries down on me. That's the only thing I could possibly say about this that's negative. And again, the dry down on your skin, needless to say, is going to be wholly dependent upon your skin biochemistry. So get a sample, see how it is on you. If you like that dry down, by all means. And also, it might be completely different. You might have the sandalwood, you might have the pimu root, you might have a more green bamboo sappy sort of dry down. Who knows? So this is, again, one of only the first one or two niche scents I've ever tried, and I instantly realized, as I did with the Cobra and the Canary, what people mean when they say that they're wholly unlike anything else you can find in Dillard's or Macy's. These two, I got lucky enough to find scents that really are in a class of their own. They're really beautiful. And this has uniqueness written all over it. Even if I wouldn't personally buy it for myself, I'm still going to describe it fairly, and I think a lot of people would really love this. It's a beautiful, beautiful smell, even though it's not for me. And like I said, I would love to smell it on someone who handles florals better than I do, but at the end of the day, that's just not me. So, if any of that sounds interesting, go out and get yourself a nice sample of Panda. Zoologist actually does a sample set of their own fragrances. I think they have 3 out. They have Panda, Beaver, and Rhinoceros, and perhaps one other. Or better yet, go out and get yourself a subscription to ScentTruck and get samples from all different niche companies. Even better, right? So thanks for listening to my review, and I'll be back soon with more scent reviews. Talk to you later. Bye.